Good morning. Please ignore the fact that I am a hot mess. And let's get to work, okay? So what I'm going to talk about right now is the importance of always having an active party and the importance of groups, using Facebook groups for your parties. So we talked about yesterday how to start your party and where you need to go in your back office to do so and all of that. I cannot stress enough how important it is to always have an active party going in your back office, okay? Because as orders come in, and they could be personal orders or random orders, you want to have a party for that to attach to, for them to attach it to. And the reason for that is because if you don't, you're missing out on all of that free YCash and all of those free half price items. And I mean, why would you do that? You know? So, okay, so set up the party in your back office and it's automatically going to close in 10 days. You can close it earlier, but typically you don't, okay? And then as soon as that party closes, you're going to immediately open a new one. Make sure there was always that active party going. Yeah, you want to earn that free product. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Then on Facebook, you're going to want to open a group. Why in a group and not an event? Okay? This is so important. I can't stress this to you enough. So many people are like, well, you know, personal preference. You can do an event or you can do a group. No. I'm sorry. You're not going to learn that from me. Okay? You're going to learn to open a group. All right. The only time you will ever do an event, is if you are having a live in-home party. If you are going to do a live in-home party, then yes, put an event up, and better yet, open a group and put an event in the group. Don't ever just do an event on its own. If you need to get a tally of who's actually coming, open an event inside a group. All right? Don't just have an event on its own. Now, why are you asking? Why? Why can't I just do an event? There's a couple reasons. The number one reason is that the only people who are going to see anything you post in there are people who have RSVP'd to that event. So if somebody, your hostess or yourself, you add 400 people to that, which I don't recommend adding that many, you add that many people to there, and 3 RSVP, those 3 people are the only people getting notifications. It's the way Facebook works. I didn't make the rules. That's the way Facebook works. The second and even more important reason is that at least 80% of my orders every month come from old parties, because I post in all of my old parties pretty much as if they were active parties. And who gets those rewards? When you make a sale after that party's closed, someone else's that hosted a party for you closed, who gets those rewards? You do. So every single person that hostess added is now a part of your network that you are going to continue to reach out to on a regular basis. If you have an event, that event goes away and you lose that entire network. That's not income producing, is it? No, that's not business building. No. So, always, 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 always do a group. I went over yesterday how to go about doing a group. You're going to start a group. You're going to have it be a attractive name. You want to make sure you have a great banner photo up there, a great lashes photo. One of my favorites is just of my lashes. Now you can make special banner pictures. There's other special banner pictures out there and stuff. Mine is seriously pictures of my eyes, and that's been my go-to lately. I'm sure you've seen it. Now, initially, when you're first starting, you're going to open your launch group. Now, you are never going to close that group for the same reasons that I told you. You are never going to close out any groups that you start for parties for other people or for yourself. Now, your launch group, eventually, that's going to be your group that you're going to constantly be posting your new party link in every 10 days. All right, you're going to be putting that new link in there. So eventually that's going to be your constant personal party. Later on down the road, once you build up a customer base, you're going to have a VIP group, but that's something that we're going to go into later. So don't ever close the groups after the party, because those people are your network. Those people are your potential team members. Those people are your potential customers. I can't tell you how many people who never ordered from that party who have now ordered from me, become customers, or even have joined, because it may have even been a party that completely bombed. But if there is 10 people in there, that is 10 people that may be interested in joining your business, that may be interested in placing an order and becoming a loyal customer. It may not be right now, but it will be down the road. Someone, I guarantee you, someone. So that is that. I needed to get that out because I forgot to add that yesterday. So there's that. The importance of groups and not events. And like I said, if you want to do a live event in your party, some people do live games that go on, or in your personal group, your personal closed group, some people later on down the road, I don't recommend it immediately, but later on, do flash sales and things like that, special pricing for their customers, in a closed group only. But that's where you're going to do that. You know what I mean? That's where you're going to do that. But if you want to start an event ever, start a group first and then add an event in the group. Okay? You can do that. You can add an event in the group. So even if you're doing an at-home party, start a group and then put an event in the group. Never, never, never a separate event. Okay? And that's it. I'll be back with more videos today, and I will be looking just as rough as I do now. So stay tuned. Love you guys.